What up, guys? Is everybody doing all right? Everything's good. Just want to do something quick tonight. I have to start doing some planning with free agency approaching, in a month, and with the draft and everything. I would be doing some different things this year. Going to be doing definitely some live streams for the draft and for free agency. So you guys need to look out for that as well. Um, Have been making videos lately. I ended up going to the hospital the other day. I actually have a muscle strain in my leg that I got at work the night before. So I haven't been feeling too fantastic. We'll see about that. But just want to go over this coaching staff and what can I really expect. This is a coaching staff that is definitely changing. I think they're taking a lot more charge this year. You're hiring that, you're pretty much Doug has his own system now. I mean, pretty much it's the same as the 49ers. You have your passing coordinator and Press Taylor. You have your run coordinators, Jeff Stalin, Deuce Staley. And then after pretty much that, you have Doug Pearson as the offensive coordinator with his offensive assistants around him. You have the guy from Mississippi, and you have that other guy that used to be the Denver offensive coordinator. And before that, he was, I think, 2 years ago, he was the quarterback coach for the 49ers, Scarapelli or whatever his name is. So, I mean, it's a whole different thing. And, we kind of saw this coming where they were kind of taking a while to hire some guys. And, we're kind of like, what's going on? What could actually happen? So I was kind of wondering, could this work? And I think a lot more heat is going to be on Doug this year in 2020. Um, I think Doug has a lot more going on. I think Howie Roseman, Doug. I mean, everybody has to hit on these draft picks this year. I have a feeling the Eagles are going to go crazy in free agency this year. I have a feeling that Howie's going to be aggressive. I mean, he has to prove us wrong, of course, but at the same time, we need to be careful. We can't be, I don't even care about how much money we spend at this point. I just want to win championships. I just want to go in there and win. That's really all that matters to me, and that's all that will ever matter to me at all. The Eagles are going to be going hard at the cornerback position this year. I know Logan Ryan is a big target for the Eagles because he's not going to be that expensive. You have, I think other than Logan Ryan, I don't know, maybe James Bradbury from the Panthers. I got to do a video on him as well. I've been trying to do a video. I haven't had time. He's coming off his rookie deal. So I don't know what's going on with that, but cornerback is a huge need, and unfortunately, it's biting us in the ass now. We've been ignoring this position. I know, we drafting Sidney Jones, but didn't really work out the way we wanted. Of course, he's not apparently he's not the corner that he wasn't the top 10 corner in 2017 that we were supposed to take. So a lot more of that. Vic Beasley is another guy, defensive end for the Atlanta Falcons. He's another guy that's going to be a free agent, or I think his contract is up, and I think the Falcons reportedly don't want to pay him at all whatsoever. I think there's a lot more at stake in this. I think there's a lot more going on. So once we get to the draft, I think things will be a lot more easier. I have my first two picks of this draft, I have to say, are pretty good. I would go for a wide receiver and then a cornerback in the second round. If I was to pick, if CeeDee Lamb is off the board, I would probably go Jerry Jeudy or Henry Ruggs. One of them two. I like Jeudy. I love Ruggs. And I'd probably take a Trevon Diggs in the second round. C.J. Henderson from Florida would be my second picks in this draft. I mean, honestly, I think that's where they got to go. They got to go wide receiver, go cornerback in the second round, and do their thing. Lot's been going on, but you know what? It's all the speculation is start to hit. A lot of speculation is about to go on right now and do their thing. So I know a lot of you guys are anxious. I kind of had a meltdown with the video I had made. I was kind of just like, oh man. They took this long, and Doug couldn't find anybody as the OC. Jim Caldwell, I guess, is not going to be in play. I don't think any of this is really going to happen. Doug is going to have his assistants. Jeffrey Lurie wants, more ideas and opinions for this offense. He wants more creative minds for this offense. So when Doug pretty much has all these offensive assistants around him, you could do some good things with that. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm not mad Press Taylor got a promotion, or not even really a promotion, but just another title. Press Taylor ended up getting a passing coordinator job on top of his QB job. Okay, so a passing coordinator, I'm fine with that as long as he's not an OC. I do not give a crap what happens at this point in time. I just want everything to settle down. I want everything just to, I'm good with Deuce and Jeff Stoutland being the running coordinators. I'm good with this system. I was just kind of not knowing, is this really going to work? Because this just creates more smoke for Doug. This puts more of a, it puts him more on the hot seat for himself. You know what I mean? Because now he's in charge. Now he's the boss. He's the boss. He's got all his counsel around him. His offensive assistants are around him now. And now he has to see, at this point in time, how creative can he be with this offense, using guys the right way. There's a lot of stuff. It is what it is. I think we needed a change. I think we needed to go in a different direction, not hire one OC that's going to make all the adjustments. I think we needed Doug to, kind of change the way we're doing things. If Doug is that good of a play caller, he will hire the right guys that are going to get along, that are, around him, that are going to do the right thing around him for this football team. I think hiring that DB coach was a very good. I think this guy that we hired as the new DB coach, forgot his name. I totally forgot, but he is looking like he could, is going to short this cornerback position up a little bit, coach these guys the right way. I'm not saying that Corey Unlin didn't do a good job, but Jim Schwartz did a pretty damn good job with this cornerback spot. If you know what, you guys could talk the shit that you guys want. But Jim Schwartz did a hell of a job with this cornerback position. He did. I mean, Jalen Mills is a 7th-round pick, and made him pretty damn good. I mean, I know he's been burnt a lot, but he turned Jalen Mills into a pretty good player for what he's worth. You know what I mean? So you gotta have to put a lot of stuff into perspective, because when you see what Jim has done, and that is pretty much somebody can just come into the game and make a play. You've seen Sidney Jones come into games and play. Rudy Ford has stepped into games to play. The one game against the Giants the year before, and Craig James, he came in, at cornerback when the Giants targeted him on the goal line and made a stop. You know what I mean? Or I think he made an interception that game. So, I mean, Jim has done a really good job. I'm glad Jim Schwartz didn't go anywhere. I didn't really want him to go anywhere at all. I'm glad he didn't get a head coaching job. I don't think he's ever really going to get a head coaching job. I know that he's more of a defensive mind, but at the same time, I think that teams are kind of branching out into college, and they're branching out into other, they're branching out into their own staff, and kind of what the Eagles have been doing is promoting from within, which they have been doing. So there you have with the cornerback and defense. Okay, I think our linebackers are just not good. I think that the linebackers just need to. We need a whole nother. Nathan Gary played with injury, but goddamn, he worked his ass off to play as much as he did. Nathan Gary's a pretty serviceable backup. Nigel Bradham's got to go. He's getting old. He's got to go. His contract is not big at all. They can always get rid of him. They can always trade him. I have a feeling that Howie will free up somebody. It will happen. I would like to get that really good speed hybrid linebacker, but unfortunately, this defense seems to not really value that position too well, and it doesn't really draft too well at that position either. So, I think that we have a lot more to do. And in the safety position, what are we doing there? I mean, honestly, Malcolm Jenkins, He doesn't want to get paid at his contract. He's not going to play at his contract that he's been going at. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I think you need to give him a little bit of money. I don't think giving him 16 a year is something smart for a 33-year-old safety. Probably not, but I think you can end up, getting a safety in this room in free agency. I mean, that's not how you build a football team. How you build a football team is through the draft. You can't just sign all these free agents and think you have a future, because you're not going to have a future when you are just signing guys in free agency. The draft is so damn important. Or at the same time, the Eagles can go. The Eagles could go get Delpit maybe in this draft, or they could go first round and not get a receiver. You never know. And, I think free agency is going to tell us a lot. If the Eagles end up getting free agent receivers in free agency, and pretty much those spots are pretty much taken, I don't think they'll go after receiver the first round, but that's just ridiculous if that happens. You can't pass up on this draft of what they have. I mean, if they go for safety in the first round, I'd be really pissed off. I know we need defensive help. That's definite. But honestly, I would sign somebody off a rookie contract. Like if you can go sign James Bradberry, and actually pay a corner. The Eagles haven't paid a corner, but Bradberry's a very productive player. He's very smart, high football IQ, hard hitter. He has great coverage skills. He ain't no shutdown, but he's a good man-to-man guy, plays zone very well, very balanced cornerback in James Bradberry. But you know what? If you want to bring in Logan Ryan, I wouldn't, sign Malcolm Jenkins. And then you got to find out the other safety position, because Rodney McLeod's not coming back, and I don't want him to come back. Rodney McLeod was restructured this past year to a 1-year deal, which made it a little bit cheaper. Okay. The biggest issue that I'm probably going to have is having Alshon Jeffrey on this roster, because Alshon Jeffrey still has the injury, whatever the foot injury, whatever the hell it is he's been dealing with. He got getting hurt, 3 times, being out of games. I think Alshon Jeffrey is, too much guaranteed money's on the table. You got to make a deal with another team that you'll pay half of it, the other team pays the other half, or something like that, to where both teams could figure it out. I have nothing against Alshon Jeffrey. I just don't think. I mean, he's not even going to be ready by preseason. He's going to be still out by preseason. I mean, he is not even going to be able to practice until like that week of our first game of the year. Okay, and then we have to kind of wonder, is he going to be okay? What's going on? You really don't know what's going to go on with these guys. And at this point, I think it's time for Alshon Jeffrey to move on. I mean, I think we need to, he's hitting 30. He's going to be hitting 30 soon. We need some youth in this offense, okay? I'm too jealous of a lot of other teams in the NFL, like the Ravens, like the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of guys are just young guys in offenses that are flourishing very nicely. And the Eagles are just going half-assed backwards of what they're doing right now. The contracts are kind of ridiculous. Alshon Jeffrey's contract is kind of ridiculous. But I probably wouldn't be saying that if he was 100% healthy. I seem like Howie Roseman is, at the end of the press conference at the end of the year when the season's over, Howie Roseman had a lot of nice things to say about Alshon Jeffrey. But, I don't know. It just seems that after the Super Bowl that happened, I just think that a lot of these guys have gotten real lazy. I think Alshon Jeffrey has gotten lazy. I think I could tell how excited he was to come here and wanting to make Wentz an MVP and wanted to get his first Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And then he got it, and then all of a sudden it just, I don't know. I felt like 18 was like a mixed year, because Carson was in most of the games, and then Nick came in and did a lot better, because Carson just got hurt, and Mike Rowe with the scheme and this offense, they weren't putting it into Carson Wentz's lap. They were just they were kind of controlling him, what he was doing on the field. But now you have Nelson Aguilar's out the door. Nelson Aguilar's gone. I don't even care what you say, okay? I'm not like a hater of Nelson Aguilar. I used to hate the guy a lot, but I think he redeemed himself for somewhat, not this year, but, in 17, when Mike Rowe came in as the wide receiver coach, Nelson Aguilar had a fire under his belly, and he did a really good job. He did a really good job. But unfortunately, you can't have bad year, up year, down year, up. You know what I mean? You got to be on a consistent basis every year, especially since He was our, but after week 2, he was our only remaining wide receiver that was healthy. And it was his chance because he was making $9.3 million. It was his chance to kind of go out there and show that he could be a number one guy. Go out there and show that he could take over the field and he could take over this offense and catch everything that's coming his way. But time after time after time, okay? The Falcons game, pure example. And I let that one go because it was, a major game. It was his first, major drop. I said, okay, I'll let it go because it was his first. He had nobody else near him. He dropped a wide open pass on the sideline that could have been to a touchdown to win the game. Okay, and just dropped it. And then when you go to, Alshon Jeffrey, he's just been in and out all year. And it just seems like he's not excited on the field. Like, I know he's dealing with injury, but when Alshon Jeffrey did hit the field this year, it just looked like he just didn't give a shit and didn't really care too much. I kind of was just not really feeling him as like he wanted to be there. And then between all the Nelson Aguilar burner accounts and all the rumors about, Brandon Brooks telling everybody, a lot of teammates knew who was talking shit about Carson Wentz and, all that shit that was going on early in the year. And we kind of figured like after Alshon Jeffrey and Nelson Aguilar kind of left and was put to the side, after Nelson Aguilar got that knee injury with Alshon Jeffrey already being out, we kind of figured out that there was no drama, nothing was going on, and the Eagles were they were here to fight, and that's what they did. We put some new guys on the field, and unfortunately, I think, you know what? I've given J.J. Arcega-Whiteside one more chance this year. He didn't get enough snaps, even though everyone was hurt, and he barely got in games. He was in, out, in, out. You catch a good pass, and they take him out of the game. I don't get it. I know you want to keep guys fresh, but you want to keep them hot as well and keep them warm going into, getting a nice catch on the field. It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. You miss out on a lot of guys, receiver wise in that second round, and you could make a huge difference. Robinson from Kansas City, DK Metcalf, AJ Brown. I mean, you missed a lot of guys in that second round of that draft, and the Eagles had 2 second round picks, and we hit on one. And I think, another thing that really pissed me off was Jason Peters being here for the whole year. I think that was another thing that kind of was like, dude, like you don't draft somebody in the first round, they don't touch the field, okay? Then you shouldn't have drafted a tackle, period. You shouldn't have even drafted one. You should have at least, you can't just draft a tackle or just draft, not even just a tackle, Andre Dillard, right? You take him as an example. You don't just draft him in the first round or draft anybody in the first round and say, oh, yeah, sorry, but a veteran's going to start out in front of you for a year, and then you're going to switch up and do something else. I mean, that's just absolutely ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I think there's a lot more that goes into it, but, they've just been doing everything half-assed backwards, bro. Because sooner or later, the Cowboys, sooner or later, the Redskins, the Giants, they're making a lot of changes. They're going to be catching up to us soon. I mean, you know what? It's not going to be the Eagles own this team or own that team, and we own the Redskins, we own the Giants, we're, 50-50 with the Cowboys. But at the same time, you know what? Like, this team could go half-ass backwards that quick. So, now I want to go to the Jordan Howard situation, okay? So, the whole situation with Jordan Howard right now is that if you cut him, well, not cut him, but if you don't re-sign him by June 1st or whatever the date is, the Eagles actually so Jordan Howard, when the Bears trade Jordan Howard to the Eagles for a 6th round conditional pick that could turn to a 5th, Jordan Howard had to hit these specific specifications during the season, which he had to be a Pro Bowler, he had to be a 1,000-yard rusher, he had to be in like 55% of the snaps this year, and he hasn't hit any of those. So the Eagles will actually get a 5th round pick back if the Eagles don't re-sign Jordan Howard. And I'm all for not re-signing Jordan Howard. In the beginning, I really wanted him to stay. I thought that maybe he would have got an early payday from playing so well. And he ended up getting a stinger and was out 6 games. You know what I mean? So that was just kind of bullshit. I think with Miles Sanders in the backfield, I think Boston Scott, doing a nice job. And then they went out and signed Evander Holyfield's son, Elijah Holyfield, which he looks like a big bruiser back. So I want to see what he could do as well. I like having the speed backs. I really do. I like having the speed backs. I like having the guys that can, you know what I mean? Or we're used to having that, like Garrett Blunt in the backfield. You know what I mean? Having that bruiser back in the backfield. And, I love Jordan Howard. Hey, if they resigned him, I wouldn't even care. But the Eagles know that they lose a draft pick. If they sign Jordan Howard, they lose a draft pick. Okay, so instead of having one fifth round pick, you're only gonna have one if you don't resign him. If you do resign him, so if you don't resign Jordan Howard, they get another fifth round pick on top of it. Eagles can have 10 picks in this draft easy. It's a lot of ammo for trades, a lot of ammo for the draft. You know what I mean? It's a lot of trade up things going on, and you have picks for next year as well. Which in 2021, the Eagles have every pick except the fourth round pick, which we traded to the Browns to acquire. Avery that we picked up, defensive end. And Avery, I know that was one trade. You're like, well, we traded a fourth round for Avery for no reason. But man, this guy can play outside linebacker. He played defensive end. And Howie Roseman said at the end of the year press conference about Avery, he talked about that they weren't expecting him to do anything this year. Okay, they were expecting him as a future project, not a future project, but a future guy that will be a big player on this team. And Howie Roseman pretty much said, well, we went to this in the trade deadline, think, he's got 2 years left on his deal. And he really needed an off season with the Philadelphia Eagles to do some good things. So I think a whole entire off season with, Jannard Avery, I think that's his name. And that's another thing we can have. I don't think Derek Barnett is doing much this year. I don't think he did much at all. Derek Barnett as a 14th, pick of the draft, the early pick, he should be doing a lot more than what he's doing now. He's already been hurt twice, been hurt the past 2 years, couple seasons already. You know what I mean? So at this point, I don't know what the case is. The Eagles are going to have to make some real crazy decisions this year, whether it's Alshon Jeffrey. Zach Ertz is another player. You never know. I mean, when I saw Dallas Goedert take over for Zach Ertz, when Zach Ertz was not really doing well at the end of the year because of injury, I'm telling you, with the broken rib or the kidney issue he had, my God, Dallas Goedert is ready. I mean, that was a steal that we've gotten. And, man, the size, the good hands that he has, athleticism. And those balls, you remember, Carson Wentz was just throwing those lobs in the air near the sideline. And Dallas Goedert goes up and grabs that. And it's absolutely amazing. So, a lot of people... Shout out to Nitro Freak as well, because he was like, we should probably trade Zach Ertz. And I was kind of on that bandwagon earlier this year, but I said, I don't know if the Eagles would actually do that. He's pretty reliable hands, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, but we'll just have to see. And you go to free agent wide receivers right now, and who are you really going to sign? I mean, Robbie Anderson is a guy you could sign. Odell Beckham Jr. you could trade for if you wanted. We don't know if they're going to go down this route at all, but it could happen, either way of what's going on. We're going to be surprised. We're going to see. I think whatever happens in free agency, we're going to find out. Okay, at least the first 2 days. After 2 days, then it starts to die down. Probably after 2 days, it starts to die down a little bit. But I think we're going to find out what's left and what they're gonna do. Okay, so, but we'll see. You have Eagles champs just said it just now. You have Amari Cooper as well. And let me tell you, I know a lot of friggin' Raider fans. Okay, I know guys personally that live in my area that are Raider fans. Okay, they dislike Amari Cooper because he's always hurt. Always dinged up. It's a calf, it's a knee, and that's how it was, and that's how he's been. Okay, this guy's looking for a big contract. Cowboys have between $75 to $78 million in cap space, but they haven't signed anybody yet. They have some guys to re-sign. They just signed Ezekiel Elliott to a big deal. They still got to get their quarterback. Dak Prescott might be just getting the tag this year for $18 million. It's a lot of money for 1 year. It's a lot of money for 1 year, okay? And when you start tagging, then you start panicking that you're not going to have that person as your quarterback. Okay, and Amari Cooper needs a big deal. Byron Jones is another cornerback that the Eagles are definitely looking at. That's definite, okay? Other than Logan Ryan and some of these other guys, Byron Jones is being looked at, but he's going to be a safety blanket because if the Eagles can't pounce on Logan Ryan to come here, then they're going to have to pay a little bit more for Byron Jones. But Byron Jones isn't, he's not a turnover machine, okay? Byron Jones is not a turnover machine at all whatsoever, okay? He is he can deflect the foot. He can deflect footballs. Other than that, he does not. When's the last time you saw Byron Jones get a pick? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. But when it comes to the wide receivers, you know, I'm not in on Amari Cooper, and honestly, you know what? Robbie Anderson is cool because there was two games that the Jets had this year, and they were actually using Robbie Anderson really well. Like they were actually not just using him because they were just throwing the ball deep to him all the time. You know what I mean? You can use him in different ways. And like I said, you're already going to have Deshaun Jackson here. You know what I mean? But you got to have depth behind that. And if there's a guy you can get in the slot, we need a slot receiver. And what happens that I just hate that Alshon Jeffrey is actually still here. Kind of annoys me because he's making that much money this year. I just don't know, but we'll just have to find out in the coming weeks. It's going to come by quick. So, before you know it, free agency will be here. These Dunkin' Donuts drinks are absolutely amazing. I'm really, I don't know. I'm happy with Boston Scott in the backfield. Happy. The offensive line, I'm happy with. I'm good. What really ticks me off a little bit, okay, there's two things. Actually, there's a lot of them, okay? Eagles have hired guys and have gone to other places. Okay, look at LJ Fort at linebacker. Big mistake that they made was letting LJ Fort go. And you know what he is? He's starting linebacker for the goddamn Baltimore Ravens. Just a guy that's never gave him a chance. Favoritism. Nigel Bradham, Nathan Gary. It's like they're afraid to put new guys on the field. That's what it's been that's what's been the problem. Gunther Brewer. Remember last year, Gunther Brewer was the wide receiver coach for the Eagles, and he was, I think, Matt Collins. That was his wide receiver coach from North Carolina. Okay. And Gunther Brewer is the wide receiver coach now for the Kansas City Chiefs. Could be wrong, but I think he is. Look at Stefan Wisniewski. Stefan Wisniewski just got a second ring of his career with the Kansas City Chiefs. Isaac Seumalo beat him out of his job. Other than that, that's really it. Isaac Seumalo he's very good at run blocking, but when it comes to his pass protection, I don't trust it that much. Okay. I do not trust it that much at all. I really don't. But when it comes to anybody getting re-signed or returning, I don't know if, you look at Ronald Darby, he's not coming back. That's not happening. Jalen Mills, he's been doing some things on Twitter. He put up a highlight video of him with the Eagles. I don't know what's going on with him. Are the Eagles trying to re-sign him or whatnot? I think the Lions are definitely potential targets. I think there's been rumors already that Jalen Mills, that there could be a reunion with Corey Unlin and Jalen Mills going to Detroit. Of course, Corey Unlin is the new DC for Detroit Lions now. So we're gonna find out. We're going to find out real soon. For free agency, I'm actually going to be doing a live stream. Probably I know free agency starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that's when everything starts. And usually some deals are already in place before then. So when free agency starts, they can technically make those deals. So I think, I will be doing a stream most likely, probably 2:30-ish. Something like that. I'll be doing pretty much a stream during, right before free agency into free agency. So I'll be doing a little hangout stream, not on this, probably on Hangouts or whatever the hell the other thing is. Probably be doing it on there. So we'll have a lot of people in, and we'll all talk about stuff and do some cool things. So it's interesting. It really is interesting. No, I'm not doing a 12-hour stream. No, I think that was for the draft, wasn't it? I totally forgot. I think it was for the draft. I had to restart. I had to restart that twice. That's when Google Hangouts was still around. I had to restart it. It only lasted like eight hours or something, and it restarted. So, no, I'm gonna probably invite a few guys. We're just gonna talk, and we're just gonna hang out and chill out, and not go crazy. I'm not starting it. I'm not gonna start it at 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? Go crazy with it. I'm gonna start it like, I'll probably start at like 2:30. You know what I mean, in the afternoon. Um, let's see here. Patrick Robinson, is Patrick Robinson's contract up with the Saints? I think it is. I think he signed a 2-year deal. I think a year or 2-year deal. I forgot when he. Yeah, I think he signed a 2-year deal. And and he got hurt. Patrick Robinson, a fucking offensive lineman, pretty much fell on his leg and broke his leg, like it was nothing. Not even like a few games to the season. No, I wouldn't bring, dude. I'm not bringing anybody back that used to be on the Super Bowl team, bro. I need to bring in new guys. New. Logan Ryan is perfect. James Bradbury is perfect. Guys are we need some fresh meat in here. You know what I mean? But we'll see. If you can get anyone in the NFL, who would it be? Right now, I'd probably get Tyreek Hill right now. If I was to get a player right now, it'd be Tyreek Hill. If it was up to me. Um, yeah, Vic Beasley's another guy that they talked about as well. He's looking for a new contract. I actually talked about that earlier. I don't know if the Eagles are into signing a big deal for a defensive end. I don't know. They have Jannard Avery, Brandon Graham, Derek Barnett. Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat's actually been doing pretty damn well. He had a really good year this year. So, I think we're all right at defensive end right now. I know that. I don't know if the Eagles will just spend that type of money on a defensive end where we really need to spend money elsewhere. You know what I mean? You got Fletcher Cox, Malik Jackson as well in the middle. Tim Jernigan only signed a 1-year deal, so we have no depth behind Fletcher Cox and Malik Jackson right now. And Malik Jackson, guy's never been hurt his whole career, and he comes his first game as an Eagle, and look what happens. So we'll have to see what goes on. So. Patrick Robinson's a 4. Regardless if it's a 4-year deal or not, he could still get let go. Regardless, doesn't matter if he gets let go by a team, he gets let go by the Saints, whatever, he gets let go. That's just what it is. Just because you have a 4-year deal doesn't mean you're gonna stay there for 4 years. If they end up letting him go or they want to trade him or whatnot, but we'll see. I know there's a receiver off the Kansas City Chiefs, Robinson. There's another guy called Robinson. Since we're talking about Patrick Robinson, there's another guy, Robinson, that's a pretty good speed receiver. He's got a little bit of size. We actually passed on him a couple of years ago. I think 2016 we passed up on him. I'm not sure. But he's going to be a free agent as well. So that's a receiver the Eagles could try to get as well in free agency. See. Henry Butt says linebacker or cornerback I see the Eagles may get in free agency. They could. Cornerback, it's definite. They're signing a cornerback in free agency whether we like it or not. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay? Because this I don't know if they're going to trust the draft too much or trust these guys in the draft. If you're not getting Jeff Okudah, from Ohio State, then I don't think you're really going to get anybody fantastic. If I was to draft a corner, I'd draft him in the second round, whether it's, C.J. Henderson from Florida or it's Trevon Diggs from Alabama. Okay, so Those are probably my two guys that I want drafted. Okay, whether it's Jerry Jeudy, whether it's Henry Ruggs. If it's not, I mean, CD's gonna be gone. I think the Eagles are very interested in CD, but I just don't think they have a chance unless they really put up a nice package to move up in this draft. They think CD is going to change this offense. You know, what I mean, it is what it is. I'll be happy. I'll be jumping. Flipping the hell out in my house if we get Jerry Jeudy, if we get CD, if we get Henry Ruggs. Any of these guys, I'm going to be flipping out about. Regardless, I'll feel the same about every single guy. Okay, not T. Higgins. You know, I mean, T. Higgins is more realistic at 21, but I know Howie will try to move up, or at least move up a few spots to go get somebody else. That's definitely going to happen. I mean, I would think he's going to move up in this draft. T. Higgins will be there. Justin Jefferson will probably be there at 21 as well from LSU. By the way, I didn't make a Justin Jefferson video because I actually recorded it. And then I couldn't find it, so I guess I never recorded it because I did record everything. I had everything written down. I was editing and doing some things, and all of a sudden the video disappeared. So my Justin Jefferson video it disappeared, and I don't know if I'm going to do it again or whatnot. But I'll probably just do it just to do it. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not saying Jackson's getting paid for nothing, but it is what it is with him. I don't think Deshaun Jackson's going anywhere because obviously they get rid of him, then they have to really hit on somebody, and that's just another spot they're going to have to draft or they're going to have to sign another guy in free agency. So with that speed that Deshaun has, and hopefully he's going to be in better health this year, I think we'll have a lot more. And with Deshaun Jackson on the field, my God, what a difference this offense is and how everybody is. It opens up so much. Okay, you get a CD Lamb, you get a Henry Ruggs, you get a Jerry Jeudy in here with Deshaun Jackson, and if Alshon Jeffrey's still here, of course, you know it's still going to be dangerous regardless. But you know, Laundry Day said that we need to go younger at wide receiver, and that's 100% fucking correct. That's why I want to get rid of all these other guys. If it's Deshaun Jackson being here, it's fine. But for Alshon Jeffrey, he's got to go. We just need to plug in some other guys there. I mean, we just got to. I think Jackson is very. I think Jackson is somewhat going to be on this team because of that speed that he does have. He's more reliable with that speed than having a 30-year-old possession receiver that's always hurt. I think you'd rather have Deshaun Jackson on the team regardless, and then draft and free agency and kind of build around that than having Alshon Jeffrey on the field, of course. So. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Champ. I agree with you know. I think Ruggs coming here at 21 is a lot is more is more reasonable. Definitely. 85 million? No, 43 million. 43 million. They're gonna have. They're not gonna have 85. No, not even close to 85, bro. 43 million. That's it. What do you think about LaShawn McCoy coming back? Like coming back to the Eagles, or are you coming back to retire? Because if it's coming back to retire, then yeah, then he's coming back to retire. He ain't coming back to play here. I highly doubt it. I hope so, Joey, but he got to put out this year. No need for speed on sideline. Yeah, no, I know, but that's the thing, and it's not even that. So we can go straight into the next fucking thing of this whole stream is that the Eagles have Harry Roseman has made changes to the medical staff the past 3 years and still hasn't been working. So he's doing it. I mean, the past 2 years and now third time's a charm, I guess. And that's a problem as well. So. I don't see LaShawn McCoy coming. Yeah, he's coming back to retire. He's gonna sign a 1-day deal, and he's gonna retire an Eagle. So that's what's happening. He's the leading rusher, on this team right now, and that's how it's gonna be. No, it shouldn't have happened. Trust me. We all know this shouldn't have happened. But Yo, Master P. Dot, what's going on, man? If you guys have not subscribed to Master P. Dot, has a really I just started watching his videos recently. It's got a really good channel. If you guys that just comment, he just commented. If you want to subscribe to his channel, he's going over stuff for the draft. He has a lot of some Eagles vids. Diehard Eagles fan. If you guys can, please subscribe to Master P. Dot's channel. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. If you guys could do that for me, I really do. Really appreciate it. Yeah. The Eagles need to put up a formidable roster this year. Okay, the Eagles need to put up a roster this year. If the Eagles don't have a roster this year, we're fucked. We're going to be screwed for years to come because honestly, guys, once Carson Wentz's extension starts kicking in next year, we're not going to be able to make moves like this. This is the last year for a while. I'm not saying we can't make moves, but we can't make major multiple moves. Like, we need to keep a formidable roster, and we need to make a formidable roster and do some things, okay? Because if we don't have a roster after this year, we are going to be screaming for more cash because the cash flow is not going to be running like it has been, okay? Eagles are at $43 million cap space this year. That's well enough to get 2 corners and whoever the hell else you want in here. Okay, whether it's 2 corners or it's 1 corner or 1 receiver, I don't even matter. If it was up to me right now, offensively, keep Boston Scott, keep Miles Sanders. Offensive line's fine. Try to sign Big V if you can. Keep Dallas Goedert, keep Zach Ertz. Get rid of Alshon. Sign a receiver in free agency. Draft one to be your day one starter for the slot and for slot and outside. Keep Deshaun. You sign a free agent cornerback. You draft a free agent. You draft a cornerback in the 2nd round. You may sign a 3rd corner in free agency that's cheap. And safety-wise, I honestly don't know right now. Safety, I don't know. Because if Malcolm signs, then I'll know a lot more than what we're doing here. Because we have 2 empty holes at safety as of right now. Because Malcolm's not playing on what he's making right now. So, yeah, I mean, once we have no pass rush, this is what happens. When we have no pass rush, our corners get exposed. And we do. We get exposed. We royally get exposed, like really, really bad. And it's just to the point where, I mean, we don't even have any young pass rushers besides Derek Barnett. I mean, Josh Sweat. Other than that, you really don't have any big time players, that are young, good, young upcoming pass rushers. It's going to be another thing that in the future that we're going to need, badly, But hey, you can't do everything in one off season, but I'm telling you, Howie, if he's smart enough, like he definitely can. He could do some good things, but it's hard to get a whole roster perfection. Sorry, guys, perfected in a year. So it's just tough. Safety right now is a glaring hole to my eyes right now. I mean, right now when I think of our safety position, I think no one's there because Malcolm is not obviously not playing right. Is not going to be playing right now if he's not getting paid. Yeah, that could happen, Eagles champs. It could happen, and at the same thing, and the same thing with Malcolm Jenkins. Like they could trade Malcolm Jenkins and get some really good compensation for him because not only you're not just trading a good safety, a versatile safety. You're trading a guy that could glue your defense together as well as one. You know what I mean? They could glue your defense and do some good things there. I just don't really see them getting rid of him. For some reason, I just don't. I feel like Malcolm has to be here till he retires. I can't see him really playing for anybody else. Let's see here. Master P. Dot says, appreciate it, Eagles champ. Eagles Nation got to support each other, whether we agree or disagree. That's how we grow as a fan base. Of course, 100%. Yeah, because I had an issue a few weeks ago. People just were disagreeing with me on every fuck. If you guys don't like, what I have to say, it is what it is. I mean, fuck. I mean, if everybody agreed all the fucking time on everything, this shit would be boring on YouTube if we couldn't really express. This is why it gets interesting, especially the off season. My bread and butter of this channel is the off season. Okay, I know it's kind of slow right now, but I started a little early on the draft, and I want to get a lot done. I don't go to fourth, fifth round guys, sixth round. I don't do all that shit. I do the top guys and some little shit on the side, and that's really it, guys. Other than that, I really do nothing much until training camp comes, and we do then I go over everything else there. But as of right now, this is just what it is. Yeah, and Brian Dawkins should have stayed here. Unfortunately, he should have stayed here. So, yeah. I've been off work past few days. I stretched out my muscle in my leg at work a couple nights ago. So I went to the hospital. They have I forgot what it's called, but I'm on crutches right now. I don't really need them, but I kind of to stay off my leg. I kind of use them. But hey, just chilling now. Chilling. If you guys have not, which I got 82 subscribers on my gaming channel, it's grown pretty damn nicely. I really don't have many people watching. A lot of people subbing, but I don't want people to sub. If you're a sub on the game channel, and you really don't watch, you don't really have to sub to it. If I need you to sub to it, I really want guys to watch and chill out with me and do stuff like that. If you guys haven't subscribed to Red Wolves Gaming, if you guys have not. I will actually give you the link to that right now, so we can do this. Hold on. There we go. If you guys have not, you can sub to the channel. I will. Oh God, this is retarded. Where the fuck is it? Sign into chat. So stupid. Oh, that's really dumb. Here. If you guys want, subscribe to that. Copy and paste that. Oh no, Alex, I know you've been on there, bro. And the better Alex as well. If you guys could subscribe to his channel as well, because I know he's got a little channel going on. Haven't really seen I haven't really watched. I haven't watched anybody's videos at all. Like really, I haven't. I've had time, but I just haven't had the urge to watch anybody else. I've just been doing my stuff and just doing that. That's like it. One of my concerns is if we get more than 10 wins for the third season, he's really going to be on the hot seat, and we don't want to go 9-7 with no work. Yeah, I know. That this year has to be a perfect year. This year we have to. I don't give a crap about the playoffs, bro. We need to get to the NFC Championship game. We have to get back. We have to get back to that. We need it. No problem, Alex, bro. I got your back, bro. Hopefully I can meet some of you guys. So I was thinking, can I get a Carson wrench? What? A Carson wrench. Hold on, because this crap is really annoying. I have to go on I have to open a browser just to do this shit. It's so weird. Oh, I can't give you a wrench from this because it's not. This shit is so dumb. It really is dumb. Hold on, I'm switching accounts right now. fuck is this? Can I switch accounts? Thank you. Okay, here we go. All right, hold on. Weird. Hold on. Just want to turn this down. All right, cool. Where the hell's my chat? Oh, there we go. All right, extremely official. You got a wrench, bro. You got a wrench. Master P. Dot, you'll have a wrench too, because I like you, my guy. Because I trust. I make moderators my trust guys. These are my guys that I trust, bro. These are my trusted guys. I just don't give everybody mods. Because I don't trust a lot of people on here. I've already had one guy do something and do some things I didn't want him doing, and he started blocking a lot of people, and yeah, it wasn't cool. No blocking on this channel. All it is pretty much like if someone has something like really bad to say or spamming, then you just put them in timeout. There's no blocking. There's no blocking period. So yeah, extremely. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? I hope we need to keep guys here more than a year. I feel like every time like something good happens. I mean, we had GJ Kin that was the assistant for Doug. He left to go be an OC for another team. I don't know how he got an offensive coordinator job. I honestly don't even know how he got an offensive coordinator job. No problem, extremely, bro. You know I got you, bro. Master P. Dot says, I also want a linebacker over 240, 250 and can hit, tackle, catch picks with good eye vision. Yeah, like a hybrid linebacker. That's what I want. Could have had that with friggin' at least, you know, LJ Fort when he was here. But the Eagles decided to say, no, thank you. Yeah, I've seen Michael Pittman's stats. I've seen his highlight vids. He's got a big body. He can catch. Mike Evans, yeah. I mean, I see that in him. But shit, can Mike Evans be traded to the Eagles? Mike Evans is 1,000-yard seasons a few times already. I think he got 1,000 yards this past year. Could be wrong. Did Mike Evans get over 1,000 yards this year? He must have. Yeah. 1,157 yards this year. Yeah, bro. He went over 1,100 this year. 1,100 this year. 2018 over 1,500. 1,300, 1,200, over 1,000. He's got over 1,000 yards every fucking year. Every year. Mike Evans. What's his contract? I thought he still had some years left on his deal. Oh shit. Let's check this shit out. Mike Evans. Mike Evans isn't. Oh yeah, he's not a free agent until 2023, 2024 to be exact. He signed an 8-year deal. Am I reading this right? 8-year deal. Oh, 5-year deal. 5-year deal worth $82 million. Holy shit! So if the Eagles took that contract over, right? Say he gets traded to the Eagles, right? If Tampa Bay trades Mike Evans, yeah, it's not going to be good. They're going to be 18. They're going to get 18 million in dead cap. All right, so if they trade Mike Evans before June 1st, right? They will save $11 million if they cut. If they trade Mike Evans before June 1st, they will save $11 million and $6 million will be in dead cap. So technically they're going to be making at least they'll free up about $5 million. If that makes sense. Okay. I mean, that guy is highly productive. Highly productive. Mike Evans, Deshaun Jackson, and then you get Jerry Jeudy or Henry Ruggs or one of these guys. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I like that. But we need to go. How old is Mike Evans? How old is Mike Evans? 26. He's still young. He's still a young receiver. He's still a young guy. Mock draft. Let's see what they got. Going to the Eagles here. Let's see what we got. They have a lot of us. They have a lot of us going. They have a lot of us staying at 21. They think they were just going to pick at 21. I don't think so. I don't know why the Redskins are rumored to go after a defensive end. I really don't. I don't know why. If that's the case, then Jesus Christ. No, Alex, you never know, bro. I'm not surprised what happens in the NFL anymore. Would I be... Nah, screw T. Higgins, bro. No. He's not that fast, bro. I don't know. I don't think T. Higgins, bro. I don't think so. I'm not saying he's bad, but I'm just saying, like, I think we could do better than T. Higgins. All right, excuse me, bro. I don't know if you're leaving, but thanks, bro. Fly Eagles fly, brother. Do I need to make this chat bigger? Yeah, I'll make it bigger. Fuck it. Let you guys see that well, but Odell Beckham. Let's check Odell Beckham on Over the Cap. Let's see what we see here. Okay, let's check this out. Odell Beckham, 27 years old. Boy. Holy fuck. Yo, bro. All right, so Odell. So if the Browns, I don't think they're going to trade him because there's some reports recently that the Browns might be keeping Odell. They want to keep him. So we'll see what happens. But he's a $14 million cap hit. Okay, so keep that in mind. So he's 14 this year, 15 2021. He's 15. All right, so he's about 14 to 15. If the Browns end up cutting Odell Beckham before June 1st, they will save $14 million in cap savings. $14 million. Okay, so let's see if they trade him. If you trade Odell before June 1st, they'll actually save $14 million. So I don't know. Something with this contract is, yeah, $14 million. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm telling you right now, Corey Little's. 100% correct. But dude, I can't wait until Patrick Mahomes. I can't wait until Patrick Mahomes, bro, when he gets that when something happens with his team. You know what I mean? Like look at the situation he's in right now. He's got a healthy offense, no issues, no problems. Doesn't need to put the team on his back. I want to see him put the team on his back. I want to see him with injuries. I want to see his team. I'm not saying I want to see you guys injured, but I just want to see him go through adversity. You know what I mean? Because they're you know what I mean? Like I need to see more from him. You know, he won a Super Bowl. He did a good job. But I'm telling you. I want him to go through some injury. I want him to go through what the Eagles went through and see what happens. Probably wouldn't be the same scenario. He won't look that good. Those receivers make him look very, very good. I think Mahomes is great, but I think those receivers make him a lot better than what he looks. Oh yeah, I know, Alex. I know. Laundry Day says, "What do you think of Anthony Harris, DB from Minnesota?" I think he's good. I don't think he's anything special, but I think Anthony Harris in a good scheme on defense, he plays really well. I just don't think he's that guy, of course, but I think he can do a lot better. Mm-hmm. Eagles champ said it exactly. Wentz would kill for those weapons Kansas City had. Oh, 100%. Would Odell be a locker room problem? Honestly, dude, I don't think so. I think he would be fine. I think obviously there'd be talks about that. You know, he would be talked to. I think with this culture and you know what this team represents, and I think he would fit in just fine. I don't think he'd be anything. I think he would know that it's a team game, and you know I just think if he buys into what we're doing, I don't think he'd be a cancer at all. No. I think the guy just wants to win, honestly. I think he's just very frustrated with himself and what's been going on all around him. Jarvis Landry. Let me see. Okay. Jarvis Landry, right? Age 27. Okay. So his cap hit for 2020 is $14 million. 14.5. If Jarvis Landry is cut before June 1st, they save $10 million with a $4 million dead money hit. They save about $10 million if he gets cut, which that won't happen. So if he gets traded, it's pretty much the same thing. Numbers aren't different. If he gets traded before June 1st, the Browns will save $10 million. So Jarvis is making 14 this year, 14 next year, 16 the year after. So his last year of his deal is really high. He makes $75 million off his whole deal that he's made. So yeah. Nah, I'm not collabing with. I don't collab with other guys really. I'm not into Lord Brunson. I'm not into him at all. I don't watch him. I'm not subscribed to him. I'm just not into him at all. Philly 500 is cool, but I don't collab with. I don't really collab. I collab with Chili Jim here and there, but I don't. I wouldn't collab with Lord Brunson. Nothing against Lord Brunson, but I'm not. I'm not really like a. I don't watch his channel. It's not no disrespect towards him. I just don't watch his stuff at all. Whatsoever, I don't. Corey Little says with the wide receiver Mahomes, that why he can win when he's down 21 points. Defenses can't run with wide receivers for 4. No, and all his wide receivers All his wide receivers could run a 4-3, 4-4. I mean, it's crazy. Every receiver could run a 4-3 on that offense. I know, Dagger. I can't wait for this offseason. I'm pretty damn excited. I'm pretty excited for it. Respect, not a big deal. Just curious. Oh yeah, no. I don't really watch anybody. Be honest. I'm not like on someone's. Like I have my friends. Like my friends, I watch like Desert Eagle, and I watch Spunky shit, and I have. I don't watch every Eagles creator. Like I'll maybe once in a blue moon, but yeah, Tyreek Hill coming here. Yeah, that'd be amazing. But no, that's a dream. That's a definite dream. That's a dream. A dream. Ugh, stomach. And let me check James Bradbury. I remember I went through his shit. I just forgot. It's not much. He's coming off his rookie contract, so it's yeah. I already see it now. It's like $3 million 4-year deal. So hello. Ooh, no, not spot track. That's the worst. That is the worst. Here it is. Yeah, free agent 2019, 2020, I should say. Yeah, James Bradbury. I would try to snatch him up. I would try to snatch James Bradbury up, definitely. Definitely. That's definite. No friggin' joke, bro. Yeah, I saw Miles Sanders got one vote for fucking. Who gives a shit about Offensive Rookie of the Year? Who cares? Who cares about the Pro Bowl? I mean, I turned the Pro Bowl on and they were playing dodgeball. I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever watched in my fucking life. Tavon Austin is a free agent. No, he's old and no. We don't need Tavon Austin. No Tavon Austin. Bro, we don't need guys that are 30 years old. And Tavon Austin, what is he? What is his age? How old is he? Why? What's the point? What is the point? He's 28. All right. So he's 28 years old. But no. Is he good for a serviceable backup? Yeah, but as a starter, no. I don't want Tavon Austin. No, that's definitely not happening. Fucking, I hate old. I want a receiver that's like 25 years old, bro. That's what I want. I want a guy drafted. He's 24, 25 years old. You know what I mean? That's what I want. 24, 23, 20, 23 to 25, depending on when they get out of school and when they get in the draft. But yeah, that's true, Master P. That's true. Mm. We would kill for that. Tell you that much. Corey Littleton, yep. Fuck is this? No, what the hell is that? Well, the Cowboys are going to go ahead and put that tag on Dak Prescott. There was rumors, I guess, that came out today or yesterday about around the league. I think they said after that Eagles game, I think NFL experts said, I guess after that second game between Dallas and Philly, that they kind of, I think Cowboys questioned on signing him to a long term deal and just tagging him. So, yo, Kid Savage, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? How you doing, bro? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't think spending money on him is really the smart thing. It's just gonna make Dallas look stupid because they gave away a first round pick. You don't give away a first round pick with no intention to sign that player. That's impossible. But it could look that way from what this is looking like right now. No, I don't want any ex players that were from NFC East onto this team. I really don't. That's over for me, bro. That's over for me. I'm done doing that shit. Yeah. I mean, if they could pay him 40 million that he wants, then yeah, I would love it. But looks like you'd want them to get the tag, right? So if they tag him this year, it's 18 million. Then if they tag him next year, it's I think 20, 21, 22 million. And if they tag him the year after, I think it's like $28 million. So the tag goes up like 15% or something. If you tag a quarterback after a year, it goes up like 15% or something like that. So it's like it goes from 18 million to 22 to 20, 28. Kit Sauer says, chilling, bro. But Joey, I think the Eagles should draft Antoine Winfield Jr. safety. He's a beast. Looking at him out. They have us taking him in the second. I've looked at him. He's a very. What I like about him is he's got he's got really good leverage on the field as a safety. He's got really he could pretty much he has control of the open space in the back end. Can make tackles, can get to a defender pretty easily. Um, he could change direction pretty easily. Yeah, somebody's leaving regardless. I would have thought Brandon Rogers says Dallas will tag Dak, make a run to re-sign Jones. I honestly think they're going to try to. I thought they would at least try to sign Dak and try to sign Amari Cooper, but maybe you could be right on that too. Could be because since they have a good pick in this draft, they're going safety in this draft regardless. They're going to get Delpit from LSU. I mean, that's why I have the Cowboys taking. Delpit or uh, I forgot the other guy. I think he's from Alabama. Joe H says, imagine Dallas franchise tagging Dak, then trading him, and then signing Brady. That's not going to happen, but hey, it is what it is. Kid Savage says, yeah, man, he can move side to side very well, bro. That's the type of guy we need. Secondary, especially with us not knowing if Malcolm is coming. Yeah, I know. Well, that's the big question we talked about earlier, if Malcolm's coming back or whatnot. And I have no freaking idea. I really don't. So, I ain't a Cowboys fan, bro. I have a feeling Brady could go to the Raiders or go to the Chargers. I have that could actually happen. I think go to the Chargers makes more sense because, I mean, it's a pretty good roster on offense. I think they're going to sign Melvin Gordon. Keenan Allen's going to be a free agent, too. Imagine getting Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's a good player as well. I like Keenan Allen. No, they're not going to keep if the Raiders get Brady, they're not keeping Carr as the backup. Carr is going to be making too much money unless he takes a huge pay cut, but that's not going to happen. I don't know, Big Gip. It could happen, bro. It could happen, but I don't want Malcolm to walk. But I think he's the glue to this defense. I just think he should be here and stay here till he retires. But hey, we'll see. See, that's the problem. Robert Kraft has wanted Tom Brady to stay, and the crazy part about it is that Bill Belichick wanted to get rid of Brady a few years back, but unfortunately, Robert Kraft just wanted him, kind of controlled everybody for him to stick around. Um, and honestly, they would have had Jimmy Garoppolo right now. The Jimmy Garoppolo would have been the starting quarterback for the Patriots. They got rid of Brady a few years back. So it is what it is. Kid Savage says, "Dude, I'm so pumped for this free agency and draft. I really want to see what moves. Um, Let's see what moves we make. I see you picking up corners in free agency and maybe a middle linebacker. Just hope you draft the guy at wide receiver." 100%. I agree with you, Kid Savage. 100%, bro. I'm looking at some corners getting signed. I'm looking at two corners getting signed. I'm hoping maybe a safety that's going to produce. I don't think one of the high paying safeties in the league, but hey, it is what it is. But nah, I mean, I'm excited too, bro. Really excited for the free agency. I'm excited for this draft. I think it's exciting, not just for our pick, but just see where everybody goes. Stephon Gilmore. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. He's been playing really well. He's been playing really well. Okay, Eagle Champ said Robbie Anderson, Logan Ryan. I'm iffy about Robbie Anderson. I think if the Eagles could use him in more than just a vertical threat though. I think he'd be used for a lot more open space, do a lot more. I honestly want to see if they actually re-sign Robbie Anderson this year. My top 5 picks. I have Lamb, Judy, Ruggs, Justin Jefferson, and the guy from TCU. The guy from TCU. I forgot his damn name. What the hell? Logan Ryan is not. Logan Ryan isn't. He's not elite. Logan Ryan is definitely not an elite corner, but he's not quick. But he's not fast, but he's quick. Like I said, it all Jalen Rieger, right? Jalen Rieger. Thank you, Master P. Dot. Shout out to Master P. Dot. Jalen Rieger from TCU is my 5th. I like Jalen Rieger a lot. Good deep threat. Good guy. Guy can catch balls in open space. Guy's just nasty. Guy can jump. He's got one of the best. I bet you 100% he's gonna have one of the best vertical jumps. Guy can jump up for any football comes towards him. Good in the red zone. No. There's not that many free agent corners, bro. So the Eagles need to go after somebody. And look, I'm telling you, Logan Ryan is gonna be a lot better than what we had. Kid Savage says I'm iffy about Anderson also, bro, because he has an injury history. Watching more and more of Lamb, I'm thinking he's better than Judy. I think Lamb is the best. Lamb is definitely the best receiver in this draft, but not just because of like his like. It's not just his skill set. I think he brings a little extra to an offense. I think he just brings some attitude. He brings a lot more attitude to an offense than these other guys do. Not saying that they don't, but I think he is more. CeeDee Lamb is the more complete package. I think he's just more of the complete package deal. So I think that's where I'm looking. Spunky, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? I hope you're enjoying your night. If you guys haven't, please subscribe to Spunky 1991, man. If you guys have a chance, a second, take some time and subscribe to my boy, Spunky. Spunky. Let's see. Yeah, I love Jalen Rieger. I liked him ever since I watched I think 2 full games, and this is what I do. I watch a couple full games, and I really do like these guys a lot. I do like Judy as well. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be gone, but Spunky, what's up, bro? Chilling, bruh. Chilling. Getting ready. What do you think about Michael Pittman Jr. and Laviska Shenault? I like Laviska Shenault. I don't know if he's got that real time speed in the NFL. He's got great size. He's got a good catching ability. Michael Pittman is good for his size. Was Michael Pittman like 6'4"? Guy's a big receiver. But hey, let me see here. What we got here? Somebody's gonna drop to us, bro. Someone is dropping to us, regardless. I don't think we'll have to draft Pittman or draft a guy like Chenault. I don't think we'll be. I think we'll be in good hands. If the Eagles move up a few spots, I think they have a better chance of getting someone more likely to drop. But how long am I streaming? I don't know. This is just off the fly. Probably gonna get off soon. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I don't got work. I don't got work till fucking Friday because my leg's all fucked up. I went to the hospital, and if you guys don't know, I stretched out my muscle in my leg when I was working. I went to go pick something up without bending my leg, and yeah, I ended up stretching out my muscle. So I am out of commission for a few days and relaxing. So I'm all right. I'm good. Spunky says thoughts on the Eagles not hiring an offensive coordinator. Look, man, they tried. They waited as long as they could. I mean, the 49ers have this type of system where they have a passing coordinator, a run game coordinator. So the passing coordinator is Press Taylor. The running coordinators, Deuce Staley, Jeff Stoutland, and Doug Pearson is going to be his own coordinator. Pretty much, he's going to be the offensive coordinator, and he's going to have assistant offensive minds around him to give him ideas and game plan. So I guess it's not a bad thing. We kind of got a win-win with this, I guess. I mean, I was kind of like about it, but at the same time, as long as there's some change coming, if there's change coming, I'm good. There's change with the medical staff is getting some changes. The coordinator spot's getting some changes. We have a council for the offense now, a new DB coach, which I'm actually really excited for. So I'm happy with it, man. I'm happy with it. I'm good with it. I feel good about it. You know what I mean? I'm not like on board and we're gonna set the world on fire, but hey, we're gonna do something with it at least. Oh, Matt, thanks, bro. No, I'm good, bro. I'm healthy. I'm fine. My leg will be good. My leg will be good. I'm in a little bit of pain. That's all. I'm good though. I'm icing it, and I'm all right. I went to go pick something up, and all of a sudden a sharp pain just shot up my leg. I was like, oh my god. And then I went to bed, and then I went home, and I was like, I'll be fine. I couldn't sleep. I was in so much pain. I went to the hospital yesterday, and they were like, "Yeah, you stretched out your muscle. Thank God you didn't tear a ligament." I didn't tear a ligament, thank God. So they wanted me off work for an entire week, and I said, "No, I'm not being off an entire week." So I was like, "Give me like a few days." My boss is taking off Friday or the weekend, so I'm going to go in early and I'll be out of work early on the weekend at least. Usually I work till like 10 p.m. Yeah, Spunky, I think this is just a thing where we just have to wait. I mean, we can't really make too much about it right now. We just need to let them do their changes, let them do some things. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Eagle Speed has been, saying a lot of things about this team, especially about our offensive line is fucked, and we should do a lot more things with we shouldn't draft the receiver in the first round, blah, 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 blah. I agree with him on some points, but I think they need to, I think we all know what they really need to do. So, oh, 100%. I'm going to be critical on Doug Pearson this year. That's definite. Him and his goon squad, his offensive goon squad. Yep, Speed doesn't want to go receiver. He wants to go offensive line. Because it's what it does start with the trenches. I agree with him on that. It definitely starts in the trenches. That's 100%. But we need talent. We need talent. He thinks Speed thinks we can have our he thinks we can just have our practice squad receivers in. I mean, we can't. I mean, we beat the NFC East. Whoop-de friggin' do. I'm glad we did that. We went to the playoffs. Hey, it is what it is. Since Doug's been here, besides his rookie year, we've been to the playoffs every year. I mean, that's just something I like, but it's not enough, of course. You have no idea what Eagle Speed is? Oh, I'm surprised. Eagle Speed. Well, he had an original channel a long time back, before 2017, and yeah, I think he had over 1,000 subs at one point, and then he got rid of his channel after the Super Bowl. Disappeared. He disappeared for a bit, and then he came back recently. So, he's a very good vid maker, by the way, and he defends his fan base like no other. So he's really entertaining to watch too. He thinks we grow on trees. you know, I was supposed to play with Desert the other day, me and him. So, all right, so here's the thing. So, me and Desert were trying to figure something out. Oh, yeah, Fitness Cheat Code. That was Eagle Speed's original channel called Fitness Cheat Code. When he was working out, he was doing everything. He was doing videos on, like, how to make, like, certain, like, shakes and doing shit like that. So, he was, like, had, like, a workout channel type thing. So, me and Desert were thinking, because it's really on him, not on me, because I could do, I have more time than he does. But I was thinking about going to his house for the draft. I was thinking about going to Desert's house for the draft. We're going to go react the draft together. That would be pretty damn cool. I was going to do that with him. Maybe it will happen, maybe not. I'm good to do it. It's really on him. So look out for a video if you see that Desert's live streaming during the draft. Yeah, then hey, I'll be there. If not, then probably not, most likely. Yeah, I've seen his past videos. I saw his past videos on EDP and shit. Yeah. Like you guys know me, right? Like I don't clown on people. Like I don't like this is how like these some of these vid makers get all their fucking subs and get all their views and do shit like that. I don't do all that shit. I'd rather be myself and just do the news and just talk to you guys about, just talking Eagles than just talking about people and shit. I don't even care how much more it would make my channel grow, but there's no point. Um, there's no point in that. I'm not about that shit. I mean, if I do call somebody out, it's because they've been very fucking disrespectful. But Joe H, you should definitely start again, man. Start what? Start what? I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. I don't care how much. I don't care if it gets me more subs. I don't care if my channel would be better. I do not care. I do not give a crap. Because your boy Joey Shakes is a new partner with YouTube now. I am a new partner with YouTube. I can monetize videos now, which I do everything I do now. I monetize and make money on it. So now my channel is monetized now. After a month and a half of sending in the review to be monetized, they accepted me to be monetized. I use monetization, which is cool. Oh, big Gip, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm not trying to be a top, YouTube. I'm not trying to be anything special. Lifting, make those traps touch the earlobes. What the fuck? Who cares? We don't need Miles Sanders Rookie of the Year. Who gives a crap? You think he cares? Who cares? I'll tell you one guy I don't watch anymore that I used to watch before I started making videos, like E-Rock, bro. Like E-Rock, I used to watch a lot, but I don't like Fourth and John at all. Like, I fucking hate it. Like, I absolutely hate it. I've tried watching a few times. I'm just like, they're just so professional now because they're on NBC, NBC Sports now. So it's like, I just don't even care anymore. Like, I used to love E-Rock skits and shit like that, but I don't know. I don't even watch him anymore now. Like, I don't like Fourth and John. I don't even like that whole fucking Fourth and John tailgate. I went to one of those once. It's like a big fucking frat party. It's like young ass fucking girls and all these. It's like a fucking party over there. It's like, I don't know what the fuck it is. You know? It's like fucking annoying. Oh my god, A2 radio. Oh my god. Put 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 me to sleep. A2D radio puts me to sleep, bro. Dude, like, I'm not entertained by that at all. Like, oh man. Sorry, but I'm not. Oh god. I thought I was asleep before after you said A2D radio. Holy fuck. It is savage. It's a damn frat party. It's horrible. It's just like, oh, it's like a fucking, it's like a outside party. It's like, that's all it is. Congratulations on your monetization. Just be careful with the cursing. Google, YouTube looks for any. No, I've already had some, like a couple videos. If I cursed once, I think I cursed once in one video. I did. I cursed one time. I said fuck in one video. Like this, I'm not gonna get monetized for this video or this live stream, but I don't care. I cursed one time and they were like, you have to send in a review to get it monetized because you had cursing. If I put all my videos to like age restriction, if I change them to age restricted videos, then yeah, I can do whatever I want. but if they're not age restricted. So if you make a YouTube channel with your birth date and stuff and you're not over 18, you won't be able to watch it. They'll tell you to like sign in to an account that's you can watch it. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a fucking pain in the ass. I said fuck once and they're like, nope. I was like, all right, bro. Alex, I appreciate it, bro. Actually, Brunson messaged me a few days ago, or like a week or two ago, and he was like, "You're one of the originals on." He's like, "You're one of the original vid makers. You know, I respect you." He sent me like a long message a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Wow, I didn't expect him to even message me at all," and he did. I mean, I said, "Well, I said you keep doing your thing too, bro." So there's no originals of anything. I mean, there's so many new vid makers now. It's fucking nuts. Like there's so many. Like after the Eagles won the Super Bowl, you know how many Eagles vid makers there are? I'm like, holy shit. It's crazy. Because before I started in 16, I remember I what was it? I was watching Desert Eagle before I knew him. I was watching E Rock, of course, EDP. Um, the Archfiend. I was watching all these guys before I started. Sports Talk with Bros is pretty good too. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's actually a really good dude. Yeah, honorable mentions: Big D, Sacred Eagle, Philly Mike, I Am Carlo, Bitterbirds. Yeah, me and I Am Carlo might be doing a video this week. He actually messaged me last week. Was like, when do you want to talk about anything? Blah blah blah. I was like, whatever you want. So me and Carlo might jump on a stream. Um, might do something like that. So yeah, probably be a shit ton. Yeah, it's bad now. It's a lot of people now. It's a lot of people. I mean, I don't put anybody down for making vids after the Super Bowl. It is what it is. I mean, it doesn't make us better. I mean, it's just they decide to make videos after the Super Bowl. Who cares? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's you know what I mean. Like, it's not like, oh, you're a piece of shit vid maker because you started making vids after the Eagles won their first Super Bowl. It's like, no, it is what it is. You know what I mean? EDP 405 is the one who made me want to be a content creator of the Eagles because he reminds me of one of my younger brothers. And you got one crazy fucking brother, then, bro. I don't know what made. I think what made me want to do videos was because I've lived in New York all my life. I lived in New York all my life, and I played football when I was a toddler. I played college. I played high school football. I played college football. As you've seen, I've been putting pictures up every like other day of pictures from when I was in high school, playing defensive tackle, playing offensive tackle, um, and doing all that. So I think because I didn't know any Eagles fans, I wanted to kind of branch out. And shout out to a group that I was in, the Philly Knights. You know what I mean? Even though they weren't, it wasn't the best situation from certain events. Spunky Spunky knows what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, it's and I didn't really expect to meet this many people. I met Spunky on here. I met Desert on here. I didn't know any of these guys, and I'm glad I met even typers. Not even just the vid makers, but the typers. Like I've gotten along with so many typers. You know what I mean? Like Bacon Grizzler, MC Philly, um, Sparks, um, Matt Weeks. A lot of guys that are always there. You know what I mean? I've seen them. That they've just been around. You know what I mean? They're always in the chats and they're always um, just doing doing our thing. You know what I mean? So, oh, thanks, Philly Q. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Just doing what I can, bro. I don't know if they exist still. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. No clue. The Philly Knights. Oh my god. If I go on YouTube right now and find this shit, this is going to be funny. I have the video when Desert Eagle like first shouted me out. The video that he first like said my name. It's funny. It's just funny. That's all. I respect some people, but some people I don't respect at all. Like, there's some dirt bags. There's some real dirt bags. And that you just meet people like that. And that's just how people are. Yeah, we holding it down. You know that, Philly Q. You know that. Dwayne. Yeah, I think Brady's not going to be in New England anymore. No. Sydney. Sidney Jones. Yes. Oh God. Joe H. First Eagles YouTuber I watched was EDP in 2012. Honestly, man, you might have been second channel I started watching. I appreciate it, bro. I know this channel's not entertaining as hell. Trust me. I know I don't put any excitement. I'm not like doing crazy shit on here. Carrie Williams. Fucking Christ. Mm-mm-mm. Holy shit. What's the time? 1 a.m. I gotta go to the mall tomorrow. I ain't doing shit tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the mall. I'm gonna come back. I don't know. I'm gonna stream something tonight. I don't know what. Yeah, dude. Master P. I'm just being myself. That's it. Do I have Instagram? No. I've never had Instagram. Trust me, I never even liked Twitter. Really, I honestly don't even like Twitter at all. I'm always on it, but I never like it. I'm only on it to see news and shit. You know what I mean? Like I use it, it's okay, but there's too much drama on it. You know what I mean? Like I just don't like I just don't go crazy on it. But I'm going to the draft. I hope to make a splash in the first round. Yeah, I hope so too. Trust me. So I mean, doing a big live stream for free agency. That's definite. I bet you did, bro. I bet those were the first ones. IG's not worth it. You're not missing anything. I'm just not interested in it. I don't care. Like if you follow me, subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter if you want. I mean, surprisingly, I have almost I'm close to hitting like 300 followers on Twitter, which is kind of crazy because I honestly didn't expect to even do much on Twitter. I remember I only had like 5 to 10 followers on there, and it's progressively been going up. So I was like, cool, you know. Um, yeah. I just chill, bro. I just chill, bro. I just literally talk Eagles and just chill out, bro. You like my limited edition? My girlfriend got me this actually. It's a limited edition. Uh, it's a forever collectible. It's 199 out of 434. It is a Legend of the Field limited edition, handcrafted collectible. It's a Carson Wentz bobblehead when he got drafted. It's a bobblehead when he got drafted. Limited edition. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Um, Oh yeah, no, Alex, I agree with that a lot. Like I've seen shit on there that's like stressed me out. Like it stresses me out. Like there's some shit on there like I hate politics. I don't talk politics because I don't care, dude. I don't even watch the fucking news, bro. I don't even watch the fucking news. Period. I don't. I stay away from. I just don't. I don't care what's going on in this fucking world. I honestly, I know it sounds fucking. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't. I just don't care. It was yeah. I just don't do that. I just can't. I can't do that. I just don't care. And there's some shit like there's a couple Eagles fans I had to block because they were followers I had to block because they were putting up some really fucked up shit like animals getting killed, like just stuff like why? I'm like, dude, like why are you putting this up for what? Who fucking gives a shit? Did you watch the Donald Trump impeachment today? I'm like, no. Do I care? No. What the hell do I care about that? Everybody's talking about today. I'm like, fucking cares. I'm at work, you know. Like who gives a shit, dude? Who cares? Yeah, not that many Eagles female vid makers. No. Mm-mm. I mean, what I've seen. Ginger killer. So do you guys want a live stream for free agency on that day at before 4 p.m.? I mean, we're gonna go. I mean, I don't know if you guys want that or not. Let's check this out.
My son needs this drug. I
All right. Jesus Christ, with the goddamn ads. 22 seconds. Jesus. 15, 14. This is... Jesus Christ. Alright, so this is what was on NFL today.
Stop paying too much for your prescriptions.
Zach Taylor's brother, Tom, gets a promotion in Philadelphia.
That's right. I am told that the Eagles will be adding passing game coordinator to Press Taylor's title. He's already the quarterback's coach there. This is a 32-year-old who is very respected within the building, has a really good relationship with Carson Wentz. They want to continue to develop him as a coach. He also happens to be the guy who pulled the Philly special out of the archives that he kept when he was a quality control guy for the Eagles. They're also adding another person with coordinator experience, Rich Scangarello, formerly the Broncos OC. He was let go once Vic Fangio decided that he was able to get Pat Shermer to come in and fill that job. Scangarello's title still to be determined, but this is a guy with a really strong track record of developing quarterbacks, going back to his days with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco when he worked with guys like Nick Mullins, worked with Jimmy Garoppolo when he was brought in, and then this past season having to win with Brandon Allen, with Drew Lock, did a good job with those guys in a short period of time. Another resource for Carson Wentz going forward. We've talked a lot this offseason about who the Eagles' offensive coordinator may be. At this point, Andrew, the answer seems to be no one. Doug Peterson is going to call the plays, and with these additions, they've got enough people within the building between a pass game coordinator, a run game coordinator, another assistant in Scangarello that they may not actually need to fill the role that was vacated when they let go Mike Groh.
Scangarello, a surprise dismissal there in Denver, but they got Pat Shermer in there to work with Drew Lock, and Scangarello finds...
They got Pat Shermer is going to be with the... Really? I didn't even know that. All right, Spunky. Have a good night, bro. Have a good night, my buddy. Drive safe, dude. Duncan Miller says, do you feel Doug Pearson is starting to think his shit don't stink? No, I don't think so. I think he's just trying to find the right pieces. Exactly, Joe H. Joe H says offensive coordinator means nothing to Philly. Andy Reid called the plays, Chip called the plays, and so does Doug. Yeah, it is true. It is true. Oh, it should be interesting. It should be interesting. Don't update. Hey, 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 hey. My boys, my boys. Philly QTV says, hey, Joe, I want to talk to you about a possible collaboration. That's why I asked if you had an IG. Not trying to seem spammy and shit. No, I'm up for collabs. You know what I mean? Like I haven't done a collab in a while. I think last was with Philly Jim. Just because I just haven't done stuff in a while. But yeah, if you follow me, I don't know if you have Twitter, but if you follow me, Joey Shake 72 at Twitter. Just send me a message on there and we'll keep in touch. No, Alex, I mean, it could. I mean, it's too early, bro. It's too early. It's way too early to be like, oh, you know, but I was kind of like, what the fuck are we doing? I think he got fired on I think that's what happened. He got fired after the Tampa game, the Tampa Bay game, I think, in 15. Because remember, we lost by 1 point against Miami. Then we lost by like 4 touchdowns against Tampa. We got killed at home against Tampa. And then that was it. And then Pat Shermer came in as like interim head coach when he was our OC. Or whatever the hell happened, I don't even know. Shit, bruh. Oh, it was well. Tampa was before the Giants game, yeah, because the Giants was the last game. Yeah, I know that Shermer came in like for. Oh, it was just for that one game. Okay, I forgot. I don't even care. He's gone. It don't matter anymore. I can make a mistake. Who cares? Holy fucking shit. Oh boy, boy. You guys want me to stream on my regular channel tonight? Play a game and chill out. I don't want to go on my gaming channel tonight. I might go on my regular channel and just stream something. I might just do that. Oh yeah, that game was oh my god. I remember that game. That game was so bad. Oh my god, that fumble by Murray and dude, we've owned the Redskins since 17, bro. We've owned them since 17. We lost before 2017. We lost, I think, 5 straight. We've lost pretty much almost 3 seasons against them straight. And we just came in and did our thing. All right, Alex, bro. Well, I'll see you later then. Chip Kelly or Nnamdi Asum. I don't know, bro. I think Chip Kelly was worse because he got rid of a lot of players and he made a lot of changes. I take that over getting one bad player. Philly Q says, you remember when you roasted Capizzle about Philly 500? Priceless. Yeah. You know what? When I was roasting Capizzle, that was only because, I don't know, I didn't have that plan. That was like, I'm going to make a video about Capizzle. And then all of a sudden I looked at his I saw Capizzle's video. And I looked at I was like, I got the shades, I got the hat. I was like, let me go do this. And then that's when I just did it. I mean, when you start gaming, I'm probably gonna. I don't know. Like, I didn't want to go on my gaming channel unless I'm on PC, but I might. I might stream on my normal channel tonight, just to chill. Cup Hizzle wanna be black. Oh God, Bengals Kiefer, that was a joke. That was so long ago. That was 2016. That kid's channel doesn't even exist anymore. I think he deleted his channel. He had like 240 something subs. He was a Bengals fan. I'm like, he was a Bengals fan talking shit about the Eagles. I was like, bro, you want to talk about chokes? Jeez. Oh my God, the Chip Kelly Tostinos commercials. Oh my God, they were funny. Oh my God. He's like, back to reality. All right, well, I'm probably going to go on my other channel most likely. Oh, I mean, I'm probably going to stick on this channel. I'll probably do a little bit of gaming tonight on there, just for just one game. Might just stream something tonight. Just as a little thing, because I'm not doing it. That's why. Sorry. Because I'm trying to separate my gaming from. It's cool. I mean, I really don't see many of you guys on the gaming channel, but it's all good though. You know what I mean? Like, Eagles is Eagle stuff. My gaming stuff is just a hobby that I do. That's all. I just want to separate it because it just seems like you know, I can play like 4 or 5 games in one day. I don't want to like piss everybody off that I'm like streaming so many games in one day and not talking to Eagles. So that's why it gets a little. Well, Savage, I'll get on, bro. I'll get on Red Dead tonight if you want. I'm down with it. My Xbox will be on in probably a few minutes, so if you want to get on, I'm down with it, bro. I will be on in a few minutes, so if you want, we could jump on that, and I'll probably stream that tonight. So, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it, bro. I really do. It's nice hearing that, you know, because I don't, you know. I'm glad that people can respect what I do, and like even like look, I don't expect any of you guys to agree with me on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Who cares? You know what I mean? Like who cares if you say you're wrong? I'm like, okay, I'm wrong, but you know, I'm just a normal dude, just trying to just be a content creator and just do my thing. So there will be a stream for free agency, probably like 2:30ish, 2 o'clock. We're gonna do like a stream. Couple guys are going to be in there. That's what's going to happen. So, you know, the post notifications, you'll see, you know, I'll put a post up about it. When the time comes, I'll figure it out. I'm off work that day, so I should be good. Yeah, I don't have Red Dead for PS4. I only got it for Xbox, unfortunately. And then these new consoles are going to be dropping as well this year, this holiday. It's another $600 to $800 I'm going to spend. So appreciate it, Alex. I'll be fine. I'll be good by Friday. I'm hoping. I'm going to test my leg out Friday and see how I am. So that's it. All right, guys. Well, I had a good time tonight. I appreciate all you guys sticking around. I just kind of talk about some shit, and yeah, pretty much good. Other than that, that's it. So I'll let you guys know there'll be more videos on the way soon. But there'll be some more draft videos. I'm gonna get as much draft videos done as possible before the draft comes, and get all that done. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So, all right, no problem, Philly Q. I'll get back to you. Don't worry about it. All right, Master P, Alex, Patrick, Eagles champs, Joe, Kid, everyone that's in here, I appreciate it. Country, everybody that's in here, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for dropping by. All right, that's it. So I'll see you guys later. Guys, remember, shake squad up, fly, fly.